2, Russia, 3, Taiwan, 4, Azerbaijan, and 5, Kazakhstan, and the referee from Bulgaria, Ms. Maria Kavalkeva.
There's ABDULLAEV. He won the first round against Dadiev, and then in the second round got caught a couple of times and just looked like he might have been slightly buzzed because he just seemed to lose the plot slightly for the rest of the round, really. There's no better way of describing it. Lost the round, and then the final round, as I said, was really close, and all 5 judges went ABDULLAEV's way, which was perfectly possible. Dadiev, I think, felt a bit hard done by. A bit unlucky. It's difficult to find the right word for it exactly because it could have gone either way and all 5 judges went one way.
Round 1.
So here we go. LIJESEVIC of Montenegro in the red. ABDULLAEV of Uzbekistan in the blue. LIJESEVIC, I wonder what kind of tactics he'll employ. Will he look to try and get right up close, right on top of ABDULLAEV as he did with Salgado? And Salgado was happy to have it with him. They stood in the middle of the ring pretty much, forehead to forehead, and punched each other for 9 minutes. It was terrific. Those gloves down, ABDULLAEV. He relies on his reflexes mostly to keep him out of trouble. LIJESEVIC is a more kind of traditional style of fighter, if you like. Keeps those gloves up, boxes out a bit of a crouch, keeps that chin nice and low. ABDULLAEV looking for the left hand there, didn't really land clean. Left to the body there from ABDULLAEV, and again, LIJESEVIC is hunting him down like he normally does, but when he gets up close, when he gets into range, he's not really making a move. You see, he had ABDULLAEV back up into the corner there, and then just waited a bit too long, and ABDULLAEV threw a couple of left hands rather, and was able just to move off out. Just seems slightly hesitant, the Montenegrin. Decent left hand there though from LIJESEVIC. A left hand came back in from ABDULLAEV. A few blows being traded towards the end of the round. Split scoring, ABDULLAEV gets it on 4 cards. Sergei Khrushchev goes with LIJESEVIC, and I thought that was ABDULLAEV's round myself.
Sen gördün mü sen akıllıysan? Akıllını bile yetiyorsun. Yorluğu bile yetiyorsun. Bu şey için gitsin abi. Gelemez. Eylanda ring ortası gördü var. Ama onu kişi gerekemez. Hiç kadar hareketi yok ha.
Second half, please.
No, cinni kıl cinni. Açır. Tegeden köterse hem olan kendisini tegeden.
Second round.
So into the second round, LIJESEVIC and Montenegro in the red, ABDULLAEV of Uzbekistan in the blue. LIJESEVIC just looking to try and step on ABDULLAEV a little bit more at the start of the round here. I think his corner must have told him that he didn't really do enough in that opening round. Left hand comes back there from ABDULLAEV, who seems happy enough with this kind of fight. Always looking to throw that left hand counter if he can. Not unhappy with the scenario we've got, which is LIJESEVIC trying to track him down, trying to walk him down. He'll backpedal and allow him to walk in, allow him just to creep in and then throw that left hand. LIJESEVIC just letting his hands go there. I think this is more what he needs to try and do. He's going to get caught with the odd left hand from ABDULLAEV. I don't see any real way around that, but he's going to have to do this the hard way because he's dropped the opening round. And I don't see any other way for him to do this other than just to try and get on the front foot, put it on ABDULLAEV and stay on top of him. Some stuff will get through from the Uzbek. I don't see that not happening, but he's just got to try and see if he can swarm him, overwhelm him, because in that second round yesterday against Delil Dadiev, a strange thing happened. He got caught a couple of times, and it wasn't quite that he didn't want to know, but all of a sudden he didn't seem to really know where he was exactly. But at the minute, he's just backing up, finding it a bit of room and throwing that left hand hard as LIJESEVIC comes in. That was a good slip there from LIJESEVIC. Into the final minute of round two, and he badly needs this round, LIJESEVIC, or it's almost mission impossible. That's a good right hand there from LIJESEVIC, and then just catches ABDULLAEV on the inside. ABDULLAEV just breathing a little bit harder now in the final 40 seconds. And LIJESEVIC has got to go to work here. He's got to really go to work. Right hand on the inside, and this is the first time really that they're standing square, just trading. And that is what LIJESEVIC will want. Good right hand there from LIJESEVIC. A real strong finish to the round now, and he could maybe still nick this round. Backs him up to the corner. Well, the bell goes at the end there, and it'll be interesting to see how that one is scored, because LIJESEVIC is on the front foot all the time. I thought for the first 2 minutes of it, although that was the case, ABDULLAEV landed some left hands, moved off, stayed out of trouble, but in the final minute, particularly towards the end there, LIJESEVIC did have some joy. And he gets it with 2 cards, and that leaves him 3 points behind on 3 cards. He needed one of the others to go his way there, because he's got a 2-0 lead on one of the other cards, and the other is 19-19, so he needs that 19-19, but he's also got to turn around to 20-18, and we've had this scenario plenty of times. That's a very, very difficult thing to do. He so badly needed one of those other cards in that second round. It was a very, very close round. I wouldn't like to have had to score that one myself. My kind of feeling was he didn't quite do enough. So third and final round here, ABDULLAEV is on the brink, and LIJESEVIC has just got to go for it here. He's got to go for it. ABDULLAEV has come out swinging, catches the left hand on the inside, and he doesn't really need to do this, the Uzbek, to be honest with you. Just looking to stick that big right hook there, LIJESEVIC. ABDULLAEV gets caught with a left hand there. Those left hands from him are just a little bit more ragged now. He doesn't have as much time. He's feeling this, Abdullaev. There's no doubt about that. Through the 1-2, Abdullaev there, and then just managed to pull his weight back, pull his head back. LIJESEVIC has just got to stay on top of him here and just hope he comes apart. Maybe starts holding, gets deducted a point. And that's always possible in the final round. We've seen that over the course of the last few days. A fighter starts to gas a bit. They're under the thumb. And the referee has to get involved and deduct the point. Into the final minute, LIJESEVIC of Montenegro, the European youth champion, Abdullaev of Uzbekistan, he's in the blue, the Asian youth champion. And it's Abdullaev who's in front. He had a 2-point lead on 3 of the cards going into the final round, and he's blowing a bit here, but unless LIJESEVIC could do something huge towards the end of the round, it's going to be Abdullaev's fight. He's going to lose his final round, I think, and it'll end up being a split decision, 3-2. Left hand there from Abdullaev, backed up to the ropes, just threw that one as he moved off, and it's caught by left hand there from LIJESEVIC, and his legs were shaky. He does seem to have some stamina issues, Abdullaev. I noticed that yesterday in the fight against ABDULLAEV. Well, there goes the bell. A little shake of the head there from LIJESEVIC. He knows, I think, that he just hasn't quite done enough there. The scoring of that second round was critical. If one other card had gone his way rather than Abdullaev's way, that's the fine margin there, really, because as it was, he just had a bit too much to do. He just had a bit too much to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, who win this bout in the ring B, 5 points with split decision from the blue corner, Shokhjakhon Abdullaev, Uzbekistan.
Abdullaev gets it 3-2. As I said, it would be. And LIJESEVIC, I think, will have a few regrets about that one. Abdullaev definitely won the first round. The second round was close. LIJESEVIC was coming on towards the end, but didn't do quite enough. As I said, it was split scoring. Abdullaev got 3 of those cards, and that gave him that 20-18 lead going into the final round. If he just got one more lead,